Start. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. For today's Kwentuhan, Comics Kwentuhan, we are with the members of Fliptoons.PH, a new comics platform. Did you already launch?
Not yet.
Yeah, about to launch.
Yeah.
So this interview was deferred to me by another YouTuber, si NG, a comics creator who is affiliated with ComicSpot and other platforms. So he said that I might reach a wider audience with if I did the interview and para ma-introduce kayo guys to the community. What is your particular background with Filipino comics ba?
Okay, I'll start. So mostly I'm a Filipino comics reader. So once when I was a kid, I tried reading Tomo comics. I'm not sure if you know if you're familiar with it.
Yeah, by
Yeah,
Ariel Padilla.
Yeah, it was really fun comics. In my childhood, that was the one that I usually read and enjoyed as a kid. So for now, I haven't really went back into Filipino comics, but I do some casual reading on Webtoons.com. So in which there are some for Filipino creators like Mage and Demon Queen, but I forgot the name of the author. So yeah, that's for me. Into reading comics, Filipino comics.
So you're particularly familiar with what's happening right now with most of the creators and other platforms? You're aware of the other platforms?
What we're trying to do is that we try our best to be up to date with all the news. We are part of some communities like Webcomic.PH, those Facebook groups. We have joined them. And yes, we keep ourselves up to date, but
yeah.
I wouldn't say that we are in like on top of everything. Yeah, but we keep ourselves up to date.
Parang yeah, it's quite hard rin naman to keep track of everything that's happening. I mean, there's a lot of developments. So with that question, yung questions that was provided to me by NG was to ask you how you guys would be different from the other platforms.
So, okay. So what we're trying to do here is that Fliptoons is not going to be so much different from the other platforms. I think when you create a new webcomic platform, what you will be doing is like you would be very similar in terms of features to the other platform. But what separates us from the other platforms is that we're the only one using web monetization technology. So web monetization technology is basically a new monetization technology that allows creators to get paid directly from from consumers. So as you all know, ads is the default way for creators to monetize their content. And this is kind of problematic for a lot of reasons. So first, ads are very invasive. Ad companies track your browsing data and collect personally identifiable information to perform targeted advertisements. So, but this doesn't stop there. These companies, some of them are called data brokerage companies, also sell your data to other companies, even though you've never done any business with those companies. So I think users are often unaware of this occurring and are incognizant of how much value these companies are getting from their data. So Google, for example, earns billions of dollars daily, or month or per year out of their advertisements. So the second thing is ads incentivize creators to maximize clicks and impressions on their content instead of quality. So this problem is very evident today with the ubiquity of clickbait and misinformation across the web. So creators that are very passionate about their work and put a lot of effort into their content are just not paid enough that they die out or adapt to this absurd algorithm. So what makes this new web monetization technology is that it incentivizes quality over clicks. So this is the premise of the creation of web monetization. So web monetization is an open, native, and efficient way to make payments throughout the web. So with web monetization, fans can directly stream payments to their favorite content creators without sneaky third parties and giving out their browser data. So, so that's what makes us different. So this implementing this new web monetization technology.
Yeah, no, it's things that older creators like me are kind of hoping to crack since we don't really understand most of it. Since most of us are print driven, most of us are print driven,
Uh,
and I am actually parang I can actually acknowledge that. So, would there be like ways that you could like inform the other creators? I know you're aiming for the younger creators, but I'm telling you right now that there are older creators who are like willing to jump to the online platform, just like it's for them kasi the years of like scamish platforms and stuff that they have ano parang hesitant sila, especially hindi nila like me. I don't really understand it that much. So do you have like something on your site that can explain it na mas simpler in simpler terms sa kanila?
okay, so what really makes this technology, web monetization technology, very innovative is that it actually allows the payment from the user directly to the creator. So
So
usually,
ano nito, wala lang middleman. As in,
yeah, walang middleman.
if you
That's
create
it.
an account, those who view them can pay them directly.
Yes, that's what
Ah,
happens. Instead of like the ones like in YouTube, for example, or they hold in the payments made by the,
yeah, so it's
ad
not like
revenue.
the payouts will be done by Fliptoons.
Yes.
That it's direct talaga.
Yeah, it's direct.
Okay, that's interesting. Uh, very nice yung inyong aesthetics that you have done with Fliptoons, yung logo nyo and everything.
Thank you.
Another thing that Edgy asked was yung, do you have yung like your own elevator pitch, a spiel, or your tagline for Fliptoons?
So our tagline for Fliptoons is that we're basically a privacy-first comic reading platform. So we're also focused on making it more fair to the creators, because that's the problem that's been plaguing the creator the community ever since. Yeah, that's it.
So I noticed that most of you are very young, as in very young. So how did this
Yeah.
start? How did this start? How did Fliptoon start?
So basically, we're friends since high school. We came from the same high school, actually. Then who wanted to make a positive impact in the World Wide Web, and this opportunity reunited us since we were declared as a recipient of Grant for the Web last June 15. And we saw that the webcomic space would greatly benefit from the direct payments to creators and micro payment streams. Hence, we took the opportunity to create Fliptoons.
So what is your main motivation in starting this?
Oh, well, our main motivation is actually to test the web monetization technology. And aside from that, we also wanted to help Filipino artists all over the world. And we saw that although there is considerable talent in the Filipino community in the webcomic space, it is not in the same level of success as mangas and manhwas. So this also motivated us to contribute to the grand goal of making Filipino artists or comics global.
Okay, so how do you see yung Fliptoons? What yung short-term plans nyo for the website?
Our short-term plan for now is to hold the 3-month-long competition, the Web Monetized Comic Challenge, where we aim to invite artists all over the Philippines or Filipinos to publish and monetize their web comics using the privacy respecting web monetization standard, using the new Web Monetized technology. So this competition also challenges artists to create comics that shed light on the privacy invasiveness of ads and the problems surrounding them.
Okay, so very interesting to Web Monetization Comics Contest. Is this for new content only, for new comics only?
Okay. So this competition will not be limiting to new comics, new creators. So we're allowing people who have already published their comics from to other websites, to other publishers to publish their comics on our platform. So yeah, they can simply upload their already published comics to our site, and that can be a valid entry. That's a valid entry.
Okay. So ito ano to, usual na questions ng mga creators, since I know a lot of creators are very particular with their IPs and who owns it and who owns yung, and especially kung saan nila ilalagay. Very ano yan eh, kasi parang it's their babies kumbaga. If they put it in your platform, they still retain all the rights to the IP.
Yes. So authors will retain 100% ownership of their comic titles, their IPs.
And like you said, it's not non-exclusive. They can still upload it anywhere they want.
Yes, yes.
So another thing is how can they upload yung comics nila dun sa inyong platform?
So for the comic uploading, there will be a specific portion within the Fliptoons website. It's a portal in which the creators can upload their comics. So it involves like basic forms like entering the title, the authors, and then uploading a chapter. So as of now, tell much about it because it's still in development and we can't really show.
Yeah. So the question lang naman is
rest
if
assured,
they are freely to upload. I mean, it's not like a curated library that they have to like submit the entire thing to your team, and then your team will like there's a committee that would decide if it's okay to upload, and then you guys will upload it for them. It's not like that. It's like they can create an account and then they can upload freely.
Yes, but one thing is we will still follow those websites rules we have across the web, that's such as not safe for work,
Yeah,
and like for mature audiences only. So we will be doing some like
so
some sort of
most of
review
the
for that.
content that you're looking at would be all ages and no mature stuff, no.
Mature content will be allowed, but we will do our best so that the comic creator, the author, will rightly tag it as mature so that
so that hindi
really
siya
double.
ma-access ng
Yes.
ng mga underage na viewers. Very good. Okay, next. Ito, for yung web contest nyo, yung web monetization contest, anyone who joins the platform is automatically part of the contest? Or do they have to specifically like register for it or something?
Before they can join the competition, like signing up to Fliptoons will tag you as a user, for example. So to be a creator, you need to apply for a creator's account. It will be within the settings of the Fliptoon. So in there, there will be additional fields to be signed up. So like we need additional information about the creators. So by then, if they will be approved as a creator, they can start uploading their comics now.
Okay, so there's an approval process. There's an approval process for the creators.
It's not likely an approval process because it's just filling out additional information.
Once they fill it out, they're automatically like they can have an account and they are part of the contest already. Is that it?
Yeah.
No, it's actually what Kent said was right, but for a creator to submit an entry to the webcomic web monetized comic challenge, they have to like specifically press a button that says it to.
That it's part of the contest.
Yes, yes.
Oh. Several questions here. Yeah. Will it be per view count? If so, how much?
So since we are using Coil, so the web monetization provider, what happens is that with Coil, when the user actually uses the content, what happens is there is a micropayment stream going on from the user's wallet to the content creator's wallet. So what happens is that the longer the user uses accesses the consumes the content, that's how it's going to be paid out. So it's basically it's not per view count, but based on the duration of content consumption. That's how authors are going to be paid out.
Okay. So percentages yung next question, yung how much will go to the creator and that sort of. And meron ba siyang analytics that they can actually check it?
Yes, we do plan to have analytics, and that will be in the creator dashboard. We can't really detail and present that to you yet, but yeah, we will be having that analytics dashboard so that creators can track how other comics are performing. So in terms of percentages, so 80% will go to the creator and 20% to the Fliptoons, just to cover hosting costs. For now, we're not really that keen into making money. So since for now we will more of testing this one, ensuring that this will be that this is actually a viable business opportunity. So yeah, since we're in like basically exploration experimentation phase, we're not so keen on making money. So just enough so that the website is afloat.
Okay, so let's talk more about the contest, yung nitty-gritty of what they need to do to enter the contest, since I think this is yung very specific why NG wanted me to feature you guys para mas maraming makakita nung contest and mas maraming makasali. And so mas madali nila maintindihan what exactly is the Web Monetized Comic Challenge.
Okay, so the Web Monetized Comic Challenge, so basically it's a 3-month-long competition that aims to invite artists from all over the Philippines to publish and monetize their webcomics using the privacy-respecting web monetization standard. So we will be having two there will be a special award and there will be like a main award. So for the main award, so there will be no restrictions on themes on the comic. Just that these comics are rated based on their quality in general. So it'll be judged by judges. We have a panel of judges that are known in the comic space. One of which is Jamika Anichur and
From
cartoonist, from Webcomic.PH and cartoonist Zach. So that's for the main award, and there will be a special award. So this special award is quite unique because we will prompt the creators to create a webcomic short, so with a maximum of 3 pages, and in that they will tackle the theme about the problems with advertisements and how this new web monetization technology helps solve them. So that was the main point of this.
The comic challenge will be there will be judges. May criteria for how the comics would be judged.
Yes, there will be
there are 2 categories for the challenge. There's the main challenge, and then the other one is the web monetization category. So for the web monetization category, this is somewhat new to everyone, since this category is especially for tackling the problems of ad invasiveness and privacy invasiveness of ads. So in this category, the participants are limited to 3 pages. Like they are only allowed to pass 3 pages of comics. So like, but then at the same time, they're also allowed to pass or at least five, or at most, or they're limited to 5 submissions for their comics. So in this category, there are 6 criteria. There's creativity of artwork, theme consistency, completeness of story, coherence of elements, clear exposition of the issue, the privacy and business issue, and good grammar as well. And for the main challenge, the criteria is the same except for one criteria, which is exclusive for the web monetization category, which is the clear exposition of the issue. So these are how the winners will be decided for these categories.
So anyone can join? Anyone of Filipino descent?
Yeah, yeah, and because we're encouraging all Filipino comic creators to compete in this challenge, at least provided that they are at least 13 years old by the time of submission.
And the uploading process would be the same with how you would normally upload it to Fliptoons.
Yes. The only difference is when they win, they should have an adult supervision to claim the prize, because we'll be sending it over to PayPal now.
Okay. So so this is entirely for free. There's no entry fee. There's no like hidden charges for the contestants.
No, the beauty of this challenge is that everyone who is of Filipino descent is encouraged to join. That's why we made it free. Like there's no entry fee or whatever. We just have to register online.
Yeah. So the comics part, wala naman kayong like restrictions, whether it be in color or it in black and white or whatever na gustong gawin ni artist.
No, we're giving them all of the control for the art style, for what kind of stories they want to publish, because we want to encourage them to publish their comics on our websites. So we have no restrictions over those things.
Okay. So another question, NG here, because I think he will try this. If I have like 5 entries, like 5 titles, that's okay.
Yes, you're limited until 5 titles only though. So any succeeding entries containing your name would nullify. Yes.
Must I upload 10 episodes immediately?
No, you don't have to upload them immediately, because you're given a submission period. So within those days, you don't have to submit them immediately. You can even submit them every other day, as long as they're within the period.
That's yung 3-month period.
Between October 1 to September 3rd, rather November 30. Because for October 1, that will be the start for that will be the launch for our website.
Okay. When you say episodes, that's how many pages ba? Or that's entirely up to the artist, the creator?
This is actually in the guidelines where we put like 15 to 50 pages per episode. So that there would be a basis for everything.
So who will be just catch? Okay. So yeah. So for more information, I know that you have information up on the web. Where can they actually access this? As in, actually, I was really not aware that you were holding this kind of contest, and if it weren't for NG, actually, I wouldn't be aware. And yeah, it looks very interesting and promising, and I hope a lot more of the creators will actually join. And it's actually interesting then that all of you are Cebu based.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's finally from a comic initiative that comes from somewhere else than Manila.
So to learn more about us, you can join our Facebook groups, like our Facebook pages. It's called Fliptoons. So also have our Twitter, our Instagram. So all Fliptoons.PH. So we also have a website for now. You can access the blog of our website. It's on blog.fliptoons.ph. So in there, all the announcements gonna go through there, all the posts. So yeah, be sure to visit us and join our pages.
Actually, I personally invite you then to promote your website and your contest at our Facebook page, comiccon.org. So,
Comic-Con.org.
so
Okay.
so you could reach a lot more creators, and so a lot more creators can actually join your contest. And yeah, good luck to you guys, and hopefully it will be parang one of maging successful din yung platform ninyo and your contest. And thank you for your time for doing this very short interview.
Thank you, rin, John. It's a pleasure.
Thank you as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting us.
So for everyone, I think that's our episode for today, and thank you for watching. Yeah, follow these guys, Fliptoons.ph.